Hey, this is Louis D. Fresh Cleaner to you guys on a Wednesday. This should air on this particular Sunday. This is our last animal fish segment for 2021. And I wanted to share with you the connection of last time we talked about on Species Sunday. We talked about the common guppy. You know what? I just thought of it. Let's keep going with that Species Sunday fish, turtle, etc. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but the case is that we're going to talk about my musk turtle. The connection is that the musk turtle, as we saw in common guppy, can be kept as a pet. But now I'm going to show them to the common guppy and the musk turtle, how the common guppy is also a food. So let's connect it, and then we'll go on to the musk turtle. So here we go. Here is, now I'm not showing you the musk turtle yet, but you see these little guys over here, right there, the central guys there. Those are feeder guppies, and I know I didn't give you a sort of a close-up look, but here is a feeder guppy. You see those guys right there. Next to them are the rosy red minnows, but we're not talking about those. I just wanted to connect. You see the little babies there? Would be the babies in the I think they're there somewhere. For the guppies, they're there. But I think you see them right there. But I just wanted to connect that. And the whole point of this video is this guy right here. This guy here is a musk turtle. The musk turtle, also known as the stink pot turtle. They are here, he is here, and he is my only indoor animal, this guy right here. And that is the basis of this video. And so let's get started with the musk turtle. You'll see here the musk turtle, I got it in a 10-gallon tank. And over here is we have a betta fish. But we'll talk about that betta fish some other time. But I wanted to show you that this all kind of started because my school had this thing that they wanted a pet animal, an animal. And so what I did was I went to Pet Supermarket, and they offer these fish tanks, and the stand is mine. I actually paid for the stand, but all the gravel that you see there and the tank itself. Oh, that is free with Pet Supermarket if you bring it to the classroom. And this was actually a fish tank that held different little other tetras and what have you about 3 years ago actually. And then when that teacher left, the ESC teacher, the special ed high school teacher, wanted a pet. And so they said she wanted a turtle, and she knew I had this thing here. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to try to find a turtle that wouldn't grow too big. And voila, the turtle that doesn't grow too big. And he is a musk turtle. So what did I do? I had to do a little research. And the first research is, first of all, I needed a screen cover in order to put these lights up here. What the heck are these lights? This is this thing over here for a UVB and a UVA light right here. This UVB light right here, that is there to absorb it sort of creates a synthesis for vitamin D, and it will create the absorption and help the absorption of calcium for these guys. That's what the UVB is about. And the UVA, and I don't want to lie, I had to rebuy a UVA light actually yesterday, because you'll see up here that eventually these things over here where the switch is, they do corrode after a while, because you'll see there's a pulling action here, and the gravity will get the better of it. And after about almost 2 years, the gravity got the better of this lamp, and I had to actually replace it yesterday because it kept shorting out. So I got a little bit bigger, and I actually got the UVA a little more potent. This is actually 50 watts instead of 20. And what it is, it's if you even touch it like that, it's hot to the touch, because that actually acts like the sun. And I actually got that from my wife. I think she said it very eloquently, that it does act like the sun, and it provides that warmth, that heat, especially for my man Bowser, and that's his name, Bowser, to digest these fish. And so that's why that is there, is to help his digestive system. And the screen cover gives that element there to hold these lights together. And I kind of like to wanted to show this to you because this is very authentic in how it is. And you'll see here, this is the turtle dock, as they call it. The reason is this way he can actually get up out of the water and to be able to hang out and to bask. That's the right word, basking, underneath these lights, right? And so that's the whole purpose of this turtle dock. It's not just a ooh la la, but he really does need to get out of the water to be able to get the nutrients that he needs for his shell. And you see also there's actually some algae on top of the shell from all the light exposure. Then we have a little hang in the back filter. I really like it. It's nice and small. It's very petite. Makes no noise. As you see, it's very minimal at best. And I change this filter every other week. And the same thing, like I will also clean these the lights every other week because of the algae growth. But it really is quite simple. I'm reaching here for the Repto filter here. This is the filter that it uses. Very easy, very simple. I literally take it out, I rinse it out. I insert one of these new guys. I get this from Chewy.com. Shout out to Chewy. It really cost me a couple of bucks for 3 of them. And the filter itself cost me less than 10 bucks. Can't beat that. And then what I did, I had to do a little research on the musk turtle. And the reason it's also called a stink pot is because if you actually take him out, you will notice that if you scare him, he will actually spray you like almost like a skunk. And so that's why he's lovingly called the stink pot turtle. So and I also do like that that's really, or they may grow a little bit bigger than that, but that's really it. That's the size of it. Now, just a little side note. I want you to notice also all the algae that's in the corners here, because I made this mistake probably about 25 years ago. That I said, oh man, that kind of looks nasty, and I had a tank, and I said, well, let me make sure I take off all that algae that's there. My humble opinion, leave that algae there, because if you start to scrub it away, you'll notice that this silicone will start to wear away as well. So I just kind of deal with it, and so that's my little bit of advice on that situation. You will notice also, you may ask, well, why the heck are all these plants there? This is the only plant that I have found that can somewhat survive a turtle, because these plants are called Java fern, and we're going to do a segment on them in the future, because their leaves are very, very strong, and they don't have a sweet taste. A lot of leaves do have sweet taste, but this one is just sort of bitter, and so that's why I have that there. But the primary reason I have the Java fern there is that because he is not a good swimmer. My man Bowser here, he's not a good swimmer. And what do I mean by that is that because he sometimes will use these leaves, you see these, that's a little better angle. He will use these leaves to catapult himself up onto the turtle dock, because his swimming abilities are not the best in the world. And so they actually suggested to get some type of plants if you look them up, and that really does help him to catapult himself up here onto this turtle dock. And that's the real reason I have that there. But another good reason to have it there is that because you see that the food, the plants, the what do you call it, the minnows and the guppies, they really, and there's also some ghost shrimp. If I could spot a couple of ghost shrimp, maybe not, but they are ghosts. There's a reason for that. They're really hard to spot. I'm gonna see if I can get my man to move a little bit here. He seems to be a little camera shy, but that also helps. As you see right there, you see that fish? He's chewing away on the leaf. So that actually provides some food for the food. It's as weird as that sounds. It does provide nourishment. If you remember connections to our last video for the common guppy, how the common guppy would eat off the hornwort, and that's pretty much really what you see this feeder guppy right there is doing. He's feeding off of the Java fern. So these common guppies can just live off of just about anything. And the same thing with the minnows. You see the minnow there chewing away there. But pretty much I think he's being camera shy on me. I don't know why. But that's really it. That's really quite simple. And I also wanted to show you, as I bend down here, is I do offer this as a supplementary meal twice a week. It is aquarium turtle food, as my hand shakes as usual. Hatchling formula. They're small little, as you can see, little pebbles there. He loves these things, and he will literally come to the top and start splashing around for them. So I use this really as a treat for him. And last but not least, what I wanted to show you, which I think it creates some continuity for the turtle. And I have no idea why he's being so shy. He's really being shy. He is. Look at that. He's usually very, very active, but right now I guess it's the end of the day. And you may say, how do I know it's the end of the day besides it being dark outside? I do have a timer, and I would suggest this. And I know there's a lady named Turtle Girl on YouTube that I think she's pretty cool. And this is what she does for a living, is talk about turtles. And she actually has mentioned this. She has, as you can see, I'm trying to flip through here. You see there's a timer. That timer over there is really, it's connected to, you see over here that I have a heater, which I'll show you in 2 seconds. And there's also the filter. But the primary thing is that I have I'm going to try to bend a little bit more. Those things are attached to my UVB, UVA, and they go on and off at certain times of the day and create sort of a daylight situation. And so this way I don't have to think about turning it on or turning it off. So I would suggest getting a timer. It makes your life a heck of a lot easier. And last but not least, since I do live in South Florida, and you see there's a vent there, and the vent will go right down here. And even though I do have these lights, when these lights do go off, it does tend to get a little chilly, as you'll see here. Wait, you hear it going on? That's the air conditioning going on. And so in order to prevent my friend here from getting cold, what I have is, as I'm trying to get up here, you'll see I have a heater. That heater is usually always on. It's an underwater heater. I don't have to adjust it or anything. It adjusts to 78 degrees. And it just kind of stays there. Sometimes Bowser hangs out back there. And it really is quite simple. Very, very easy heater. Don't have to do a thing to it. Just plop it in there. Put it on my little strip here. This little strip is a storm surge protector, because I do live in South Florida. We do have storms about 6 months out of the year, the little thunderstorms. And that will protect against any light going out. And so that is also protects the timer. And really, that's really the whole ball of wax here. And it's right here on by my desk. And I really like it. And it really is. It was designed for the ESE high school, but now since I'm the supervisor guy, I go to my old school once a week. But they do ask how Bowser is doing, and he is doing very well. And I think honestly he's tired, because like I said, he really is an active character. But that is what I got for you. And again, it's the end of the day, the end of the solar day for him. So I think he is a bit tired. But there he is, my good friend Bowser, who is incredibly shy for whatever reason. And I hope you enjoyed this little video. I know I emphasized the tank, and I emphasized a whole bunch of other things. But I think people in general, when they talk about animals, they just think about the animal and don't think about what is needed for it. So one more thing, quick recap. You need the lights, the UVB, UVA lights. You need the screen cover. You need a little 10-gallon tank. You need your filter. You need your heater. You need your plant, so he can kind of put himself up here on the turtle dock so he can bask. And perhaps a little food, and perhaps some of the feeder fish. That's really it. They're very, like I said, I've had them for at least a year and a half now, and I hope you enjoyed it. And that's all I got. This is Louis D. Fresh, bringing it to you on a Wednesday.